Alright, welcome back. We're doing the trophy room today. I said I would do it, and we're doing it here. Here's the first part, and this is the North Hall. So we've got the Martinsville trophies for the Subway 500 and the Virginia 500. The Aaron's 499 at Talladega. The Aaron's 499 at Talladega. The Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 at Darlington. The Subway 400 at Rockingham. We've got the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400 at Las Vegas. The Daytona 500, here it is. The Michigan 400 at Michigan. Then we got these two big trophies, the Bass Pro Shops MBNA 500 at Atlanta. And also at Atlanta is the Georgia 500. Now we're moving on to the South Hall. We got some more. We've got the Auto Club 500 at California. The Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's, which is Charlotte. The Checker Auto Parts 500 at Phoenix. The Sirius 400 at Michigan. Then we've got the Sylvania 300 at New Hampshire. The Dodge Safemark 350 at Infineon. The MBNA Armed Forces the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover. The Pocono 500 at Pocono. The Chevy Rock and Roll 400 at Richmond. And the last one for the South Hall is the Sirius at the Glen at Watkins Glen. Moving on to the East Hall now, we've got the Delaware 400 at Dover. The UAW GM Quality 500 at Lowe's, which is Charlotte. We've got the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis. The Ford 400 at Homestead, Miami, the final race of the season. The Banquet 400 at Kansas. The EA Sports 500 at Talladega. The Pop Secret Microwave Popcorn 400 at Rockingham. Then we've got the Mountain Dew Southern 500 at Darlington. The Pennsylvania 500 at Pocono. And concluding the East Hall is the Pontiac Excitement 400 at Richmond. Moving on to the West Hall, there's not as much here. We've got the Food City 500 at Bristol. The Pepsi 400 at Daytona. The Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland. The Samsung Radio Shack 500 at Texas. The New England 300 at New Hampshire. And the Sharpie 500 at Bristol to conclude the West Hall, the two big Bristol trophies. Here is the championship hall. Here's my Winston Cup championship. This is NASCAR Cup Series to, avoid the Winston branding because it's an alcohol branding. And here is the fun part, the Fantasy Hall. There's 12 trophies. So we've got the Tumbleweed 300 at Devil's Canyon Speedway. The Homestead Miami 400K at the Homestead Infield. The Daytona Beach 500 on the original historic Daytona Beach. The Florida 500K at the Daytona Infield. Look at that flamingo. The Texas 500K at the Texas Infield. The Lumberjack 325 at Sawmill Speedway. The Rush Hour 350 at New York Metro Speedway. The Tiburon 500 at Tiburon International Speedway, which is Tiburon Super Speedway, basically. The Dixieland 500K at Talladega Infield. The Fisherman's 349 at Dockside International Raceway. The Sandstorm 500K at the Phoenix Infield. And the last trophy is the Keystone State 500K at the Pocono Infield. So that is it for the trophy room. We did the North Hall, Fantasy Hall, Championship Hall, West Hall, East Hall, and the South Hall. So we did North, East, West, South, Fantasy, and Championship Hall. So, that is it for the trophy room. There's no more trophies, so we complete all of them. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.